It's joke, no joke, no joke. Oh, you know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. I am in the building. Oh, I got some exclusive for y'all tonight. I got some exclusive for y'all tonight, man. See, what the problem is with this whole situation with Diddy and 50, right? Shout out to my man Andrew first in the building. You know what I mean? My man Gunter in the building. You know what I mean? The thing, my fellow Americans, third in the building. Salute. I see you. You know what I mean? Y'all late tonight. Y'all late tonight. Kev just popped in. CC Crippen just popped in. You know what I mean? See, the problem with a lot of y'all, right? Some of y'all get a pass because y'all young and y'all didn't live it. You know, the problem with a lot of y'all other people, y'all just hate Diddy so much. And I trust me, I know y'all be like, oh nigga, yo, you defending Diddy, you defending Diddy. I'm not defending Diddy, right? But the truth is truth, facts is facts. Dipset forever, what up? Salute. I ain't see you in a minute. All right. Um, the thing is, a lot of y'all, like I said, some of y'all too young, some of y'all didn't live it. Some of y'all not real hip hop heads like that to know where a lot of this stuff originate from, the origins of it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Charles in the building. All right. Um, if you come in, please hit the like button if you don't mind. Help the notifications go out. True Magic, what up? I see you. All right. Yeah. So tonight, I'm gonna drop a bomb on y'all, right? Because you know, sometimes I gotta give y'all receipts. Because everybody don't know uh or everybody don't be believing the truth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they need receipts. And sometimes I gotta give y'all the receipts so y'all can understand what's going on here, right? So tonight, I'm gonna give y'all a bombshell receipt so y'all can understand why 50 is so butthurt when it comes to Diddy, right? No pun intended. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sprinkles in the building. I see you. All right. Miss T, what up? You know, so if you want your people to be in, Ramona, what up? Right? You want your people to be in on this exclusive, right? Hit them up right now. Share this video. Yo, Cho got another exclusive receipt for y'all when it comes to 50 Cent and Diddy, right? And this is what it is. So if you're ready for this bombshell receipt, you ready for this bombshell receipt? Fix you a drink, roll up, call your people. Yo, Cho got another one. And if you want to be the first one to tell them, you stick around. Cause I'm getting ready to drop something on y'all to make y'all be like, damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What happened to you? Joke, no joke. You already know, man. Let's get the show started. Yeah.
Joke, no joke. Yeah. It's joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Jigga, joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Niggas joke, no joke.
Jack Brown, you know what it is. Keep on hating, you know what it is. Never did I think hip hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars or Kells, penitentiary scars. The man act, is it going too far back? Y'all industry rats, y'all whack. That's 100 on Pyro. You'll be trapped like Pac. The go viral. Jeans saw, then us at Ja Rule. At the freak off and Diddy too. But plug shopper, freak door stopper. Nigga, you don't know if you a criminal or a cop. But you're next to be locked. Ask Keefy D, telling on yourself on Vlad TV. You dumb nigga, you right, you'll never be me. And I never be you too. Telling on you too. Sitting on the step, giving up myself. What the fuck I look like? My name G-Dap. Comb legacy doom. Will the bad boy see time like loan? Your extortion fell through. You friended no one like the moon. What did you do? Sat back and watched him get groomed. Only badge in the room. You and wifey, drunk the juice. Saw the check for Pac's life. And his back right. Guess it's bad boy for life. Or should I say same gang? You the same lane. That Diddy let hang. And now he chain gang. Damn, you rocked him, fella. Didn't you? For the mozzarella. Did it for Wolf and his mother. D-Fur and Kurt Burrow. Nah, nigga, you did it cause your ass ain't thorough. And you ain't from the boroughs. Joke, no joke. You know what it is. This one's for the whole earth. You know, when they get disrespectful, I just go to the booth and kick the truth to the young black youth. Joke, no joke. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is.
Joke, no joke. You already know we back in the building, live and direct. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna go live on TikTok. I ain't been live on TikTok in a minute. Well, you know what? TikTok ain't the platform for what I got planned for tonight. So I'm gonna go live on Instagram. Now, check it out. Right? Hold on, let me put a little caption in Instagram right here. Shout out to everybody coming in. Please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. So, what sparked this show for tonight is I seen a video with Roger Barnes, Diddy's former security, right? Ramona, thanks for the cash. Iggy the app. I appreciate you, my love. You always support me. Um, yeah, I saw this video uh with Roger Barnes, who's Diddy's former security, right? Now, Roger Barnes to me, you know, at one point I looked at him as a real one. You know, some people may, you know, feel like he's still a real one, you know, but to me, I feel like he flipped on Diddy um for something that I don't think warrant him for flipping on Diddy, right? Because his son uh allegedly participated in a murder in Africa, went to Africa and allegedly killed somebody or helped somebody or was involved with somebody allegedly in a murder. And Roger Bond needed money for for his legal fees. Now, from what I'm told, Diddy gave him 50,000 towards helping his son, and then he needed another 25,000. Allegedly, he went to Diddy for 25,000, and he said Diddy wouldn't give it to him, and he felt like Diddy had it, and he should have gave it to him, you know, because he looked out for Diddy, or working with Diddy, this, that, and the third, right? Police alarm, right? So for me, I understand Diddy's black, right? But a lot of these guys and a lot of these people that worked for Diddy, like Gene Squirrel, he was another one that went to Diddy allegedly for money and tried to basically low key store him allegedly, right? But according to security that I know that was working with Diddy, Gene allegedly went to, and I got to say allegedly because I wasn't there. I know y'all hate the word allegedly, but you got to protect yourself legally, right? Gene allegedly went to Diddy and asked him for some bread. Diddy told Gene, yo, I ain't got no money for you. This is around 2016, 2017. And Gene threatened him, like, yo, I'll go on the internet and tell your business if you don't give me no money, this, that, and other. Diddy told Gene, yo, suck my stick, allegedly. And go ahead, nigga, I don't care. And then that's when we seen Gene just go on this rampage of telling all these stories out about Diddy, which it eventually landed him in jail, with all this slander and defamation and storytelling that encouraged other people to come out and you know, but Gene could tell you stories about drinks being spiked but never called the police. Gene could tell you stories about um women being abused but never went to the police. Gene could tell you stories about Kim Porter uh, being in a fight with Diddy and Diddy getting stabbed with a corkscrew but never went to the police. Gene could tell you stories about allegedly Usher being molested but didn't go to the police. Gene could tell you stories on top of stories on top of stories on top of stories, but not once ever went to the police. He could tell you stories about Diddy say he was going to pimp out Danny Kane to his niggas, but didn't go to the police. And he was law official. Roger Barnes could tell you a bunch of stories about Diddy beating up Cassie, fighting Cassie, this, that, and other. Never went to the police, right? So for me, I don't respect these guys because, you know, a lot of these people that worked with Diddy seen him do wrong and didn't say nothing until he didn't give them no money. You know what I'm saying? Which, allegedly, but which to me is being a sucker. Because if you worked for Jimmy Iovine or Steve Rifkin or Clive Davis or any of these bodies, they you they wouldn't be obligated to do nothing for you because they white. But being that Diddy is black and he's the CEO or he's the owner of a company, and you felt like you had a friendship or a relationship with him that became close, had you been had the same relationship with Jimmy Iovine or Elon Musk and you worked at Tesla, you know, you wouldn't feel like, oh, this, yo, I could go to this nigga for money because my son killed somebody allegedly in Africa and I need this money and I protected this nigga. That was your job to protect it. You got paid for protecting Diddy. He even gave you another job to working at Ciroc and you made money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that if you was a certain type of individual, you probably made side money off of cases of liquor and stuff, allegedly, right? But being that Diddy's black, you know what I'm saying? You feel like, oh, he from the hood, or he from Harlem, or he from Mount Vernon, or whatever. You could go to him, your boss, and ask him for money for criminal activity, right? whether he gave you some money, no money at all. But if you worked for McDonald's and your son killed somebody, allegedly, you not going to the CEO of McDonald's and being like, yo, nigga, let me borrow 25,000. Oh, you ain't got it, nigga. I'm going on the internet and tell all your goddamn business. Right? To me, I don't respect it. But to each his own. Some of y'all do. Man, F Diddy, man. You know what I'm saying? Diddy did this, Diddy did that, Diddy did. You know, he should have looked out and gave him money, man. His son went to, Africa and he got in trouble. He should have supported him, right? I don't agree with that, right? When I was at Rockefeller, I couldn't go to Dame and be like, yo, man, I need 25 grand, man. My son just killed somebody in Africa allegedly, and I'm trying to help the nigga with his legal fees. Nigga Dame was like, nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with that. The nigga Jay-Z went not even let alone put money up for Beans bail. He wouldn't even co-sign this nigga whereabouts for Beans to get out of jail, right? And it was Rockefeller for life, Rockefeller family, woo, woo, woo. Niggas was selling us on that BS, right? But niggas ain't sitting out here calling Jay all types of suckers and this, that, and the other. Some people are, but was Jay obligated to do that for Beans? No, not at all. You know what I'm saying? Just because he was the CEO of the label, because he black, he from the hood, you know what I'm saying? He's still a businessman, a business owner. And if he didn't choose to do that, then that's on him. But you can't be mad at the nigga for it, and going out there and expose all the nigga business and stuff because the nigga want to give you some money because you got in trouble or your family member got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's people that work at Walmart right now who cousin, uncle, aunt, family member done got arrested for whatever. They can't call up the owner of Walmart and be like, yo, man, my son got arrested. You know what I'm saying? In Africa, yo, can I borrow 25,000 to get the nigga out? Yo, you got it, nigga. Yo, you got billions. Yo, Walmart, y'all got 100 million stores all over the country, nigga. You can't give me 25,000. Nigga, you got 3 billion. Right? So you ain't gonna give it to me? Well, I'm gonna go on the internet and tell your business. I'm gonna go and do interviews and talk bad about you. And I'm gonna go and tell how you beat on this girl, and I've seen it, but I didn't call the police. I seen it, but I didn't help her. I seen it, and morally I stayed there and turned my head and didn't go to the police, but I stayed and kept my job and this, that, and the third. For me personally, I don't respect it, but for some of y'all do. You know what I'm saying? So I seen a video with Roger Barnes, right? And shout out to him, to each his own, right? He's on the he's on the internet or on social media. He like, yo, man, why y'all mad at 50? You know what I'm saying? 50 had every right to go ahead and do what he do. No, nigga, 50 with 50 doing is sucker-ish. And you only co-signing that because nigga, you're mad at Diddy, right? You know damn well the stuff that 50 is doing right now is sucker-ish. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing G about what 50 is doing, right? He's moving like an emotional prick, right? Now, what Roger Barnes has said was 50 got the right to do that because he can understand where 50 coming from because if him and Diddy was cool at one point, why did Diddy have to mess with his baby mother? Why he had to slut his baby mother out? Why he had to do her like that? If they was cool, he could have messed with any other chick. Why he had to go and mess with his baby mother and do that? So he feel like being that him and 50, Diddy and 50 was cool at one point. Diddy shouldn't have never messed with Jane Doe. We'll call her. We know what her name is, right? And that song Diddy's Downfall is on my new album, Learn from Mistakes Too, Lead the Streets on all platforms. So go get that. All right. Make sure you follow me right here on at Real Choke No Joke on Instagram. Right. So this video, I mean, this show that I'm doing tonight is just for me to pull Roger Barnes' coat, right? Because I can't remember when he said he got out of jail, but he may not have been around to understand what's going on here, right? 50 was messing with Diddy baby mother first. Just in case you didn't know that, Roger Bond, 50 was messing with uh and I'm not saying they slept together or whatever, but Misa was hanging out with Diddy, right? Were they in a relationship? I don't know. That's alleged. I don't know. But she was definitely hanging with 50 in the capacity to where uh he was giving off the impression that something was going on allegedly, and that she was divulging secret information to him, and he was threatening Diddy to expose information that he learned from Misa. That's a fact. That's no alleged, right? Now, on top of that, Roger Bond, 50 was trying to do a deal and sign Mace to G Unit, right? This is around maybe 2003. I don't know if you was home yet. So if you wasn't home yet, then you may not be privy to this information, but this is why I'm here to pull your coat, because you sitting there saying that 50 got the right to do that because Diddy messed with his baby mother and he could have messed with any other chick in the world. Why he had to mess with his baby mother, right? That's tender penis talk, right? Nigga, the girl is gone, the girl has moved on or whatever. That's fine, right? Now, we know that 50 caught a domestic violence charge with Jane Doe or his with Daphne Joy, right? That's her name. Um, her real name is Daphne uh Nalzarez or something like that, right? He caught a domestic violence charge with her where she alleges, he put hands on her and then broke up everything up in her house. Not everything, but vandalized her house, right? 50 Cent pled guilty that, and with his plea, they dropped the domestic violence from the charges, and he pled guilty and got 3 years probation, and he had to pay Daphne Joy $7,000. Right now, many of y'all don't even know that. So imagine if 50 was caught on video breaking up her house or vandalizing her house and stuff for whatever he pled guilty to, right? Imagine you seen that video, just like you seen the Cassie video, right? The difference between Daphne Joy and Cassie is Daphne called the police. And she got she got pressed charges on 50. Cassie didn't do that. Roger Barnes, you seen Cassie and Diddy fight, and you didn't press charges, you didn't call the police. But Daphne Joy did. And Diddy had to pay, and 50 had to pay $7,000, got 3 years probation, and they dropped the domestic violence charge, right? Because he pled, and we all know us from the streets, nigga, you could plead guilty to something and they'll drop the other stuff, and so you don't have that on your record. So you plead to stuff to make other stuff go away from your record. But initially, he got arrested for a domestic violence charge, and they dropped the domestic violence because he pled guilty, and he got 3 years probation and a $7,000 fine, right? Now she made other allegations saying he R-worded her and all this other stuff, right? That wasn't in the case. But she went on Instagram and she stated that when he called her a little sex worker, right? But being that none of that is on camera, right? Like the Cassie CNN video, y'all sitting here championing 50 for what he's doing because in Roger Barnes' case, Diddy shouldn't have messed with his baby mother when 50 messed with Diddy's baby mother allegedly, right? And was threatening Diddy with releasing information that he said he obtained from Misa Hilton. Now, what also sparked the beef between them is because Diddy wouldn't sign off on Mace without unless 50 paid him $2 million. It was business. It was business. He signed Mace. He made Mace a star. He blew Mace up to a multi-platinum artist. And if you want to sign him, he just want to recoup because this nigga done left the game and quit. And now he gonna come back and he gonna sign to you instead of coming back to Bad Boy. And I'm supposed to just let him go over there for free? No, nigga, I want $2 million, right? So he mad that Diddy wouldn't come up off of receiving payment for Mace to go to G Unit, and 50 went and started attacking Diddy behind that after previously writing songs for Diddy, getting money with Diddy, hanging with Diddy, this, that, and other. So now he mad at him, so he started attacking. So when I see Roger Barnes saying, yo, 50 got the right to do what he doing because he messed with his baby mother and he could have messed with any other chick in the world, you probably wasn't around when 50 was running around with Misa. So now that you know this information, I hope that you can look at it with a different lens, right? Now, let me do my copyright disclaimer thing. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allows made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit educational and personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. And I'm using this audio right here, the fair use and research in the Diddy case to comment and to criticize 50 Cent, Roger Bond, right? Roger Bond, this is for you, bro. And like I said, I ain't got no beef with you. It ain't no reason for me to have a beef with you. I'm just pulling your coat because I heard you say that 50 got the right to do that because Diddy messed with his baby mother. And you may not have knowledge that 50 was running around with Misa first, and 50 was threatening Diddy with releasing information that he allegedly obtained from Misa. And if you didn't know it, I'm about to show it to you, right? You know I come with the receipts, y'all. So let's get into this receipt. All right. Now this comes from a G Unit mixtape called The Bomb, right? And it's a 50 Cent diss to Diddy. There's a Diddy diss song from 50. So Roger Bond, you like I said, you might have been in jail in 2003, 2004, and you may not never heard of it. But I'm about to pull your coat, brother. So you can understand that this thing goes way beyond Diddy dating 50 baby mother, right? Check it out.
Why haven't you learned anything?
Once again, no, looking back. Nigga, leader watch me come for that. Bitch, quit playing with the paper ad. Shit, I roll A's, I'm shooting the bag.
Damn you, Curtis Jackson. Damn you. Damn you in your money-making ways.
I guess this means I won't be invited to the white parties in the Hamptons. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hang out with your punk ass, no way. Got me motherfucking running around. This nigga Mace. Now you wanna play games, you wanna make the deal, nigga? Then I'll fuck your shit up, nigga. Is you crazy, nigga? Matter of fact, you know what? I don't wanna do the deal no more. Fuck the deal, nigga. You wanna play games, you wanna waste my motherfucking time, nigga. Time is money, nigga. You wasting the motherfucking money, nigga. Alright. I see what you're trying to do. But I don't know why you doing what you're trying to do. Why you won't make me tell everybody what Misa told me? Huh? Why you won't make me tell everybody what Misa told me? I'm trying to do. Why you won't make me tell everybody what Misa told me? Huh? Now you go on and you send me $50,000 for this nigga travel fees, you know, airfare, hotel space, for that last jaw nigga. But I really service your ass nigga. Why you won't make me tell everybody what Misa told me? Huh? Now you go on and you send me $50,000 for this. Why you won't make me tell everybody what Misa told me? Huh? Now you go on and you send me $50,000 for this nigga travel fees, you know, airfare, hotel space, for that last jaw nigga. But I really service your ass nigga. Shady Bill.
So, as you can see, this thing goes back 22 years, right? Now, as you can hear, as I brought it back over and over, he threatened Diddy with, don't make me say what Misa told me, right? Because Misa at the time was running around with 50, right? How serious it was, I don't know, right? But allegedly they was messing around, right? Or she could have just been his stylist, who knows, right? But the point is, he threatened Diddy with information from his baby mother, right? Who Diddy wasn't messing with at the time. You know what I'm saying? Diddy, moved on. He with Kim Porter at that time, right? But the fact is, 50 threatened him with information from his baby mother. So I'm only pulling your coat, Roger Bond, because you could call and ask around, ask niggas in the industry, what was going on with them. That don't even matter. But the fact that 50 threatened Diddy with information from his baby mother, he been playing the baby mother game first, right? He's doing diss records towards Diddy. He's mad at Diddy because of Mace, and he wouldn't let Mace go for less than $2 million. right? So you got to understand that this thing goes deeper. And I know you got a bad taste in your mouth because Diddy wouldn't give you no money to help you with your son, even though you say he did give you money before, but you needed more, right? Like I said, if you work in the supermarket, God damn it, and somebody in your family go through something, you can't call up the CEO of that supermarket and get mad at them if they don't want to give you no money for your personal problems, especially when they paid you to work for them. You dig? Choke no joke. That's all I'm gonna say tonight. You know what I mean? I'll get into more tomorrow. I'm not gonna sit here and harp on it. Y'all got the receipts. Y'all know, y'all heard what 50 said. I'm just pulling my man Roger Barnes' coat because I know he mad at Diddy for other reasons. But to sit there and say that, yo, man, I'm with 50. He shouldn't have messed with his baby mother, this, that, and the other. That nigga was running around with Misa first, bro. Whether it was work, whether it was more than work, but the fact that he was threatening Diddy with information from his baby mother, he was playing those games first, bro. And if you don't know, you know now. All right? Hit that like button before you go. If you're new here, subscribe. Shout out to Ramona for the Cash App. Shout out to Dodge J545, 5:45 for the super chat. Much love to y'all. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. Choke no joke. You know what it is. Follow me on Instagram at Real Choke No Joke. Peace.
Check it out. Choke no joke. Learn from mistakes. DJ S&S the Great. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. Best day of my life, no sleep all night. Broke day for weeks, my cash was right. My capo tight, take our loot, unite. 23-hour shifts had us elude like Mike. Cash lovely, yeah, Dougie. How could this day get so ugly? Wifey bout to pop like some bubbly. Yo, through those 9 months, you really bugged me. Felt like a star, cop first car. Get up with the guard, what it is, baby paw. Here about the cop a van, get up with our mans. Before we reached our low spot, toes blam. Unaware what happened, discussing the clapping. It wasn't loud, ain't shit gonna happen. Me being stupid instead of getting they moving. This nigga kept chefing like the woo one. Then we heard a knock, no one knew of this spot. Since niggas in the spot, since niggas not. Ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. I'm in the precinct all damn even. This good cop, bad cop shit got me steaming. No, I was caught, I ain't give a fuck. Had jokes like the usual suspects line up. Book times up, came back fuck. Shirt wrinkled up, my pigs roughed me up. Time's up, heard them clink of the cuffs. Niggas was so deep they had to call on the bus. Everybody that checks outside waiting on us like ghetto celebs. Our cells ain't plush. 5 in the book and gave a whooping. He never forget, they gotta be split. Up in the courtroom, they cause it ruckus. Everybody in the jacks waiting on us. Try to bail us out, that thought got thrown out. Bill one so high, I couldn't bear half a nigga out. Copped out, that's what first fell in the bow. Back on the bus, Rikers the row. Wifey in the courtroom crying out. We love y'all with tears running in their mouth. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon.
Choke no joke, yeah. It's choke no joke. Let's go. Choke no joke, chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke.